welcome to today's episode of Tune 2020. I'm Faith McNamara. In this episode, I'll be joined by Will Gilder and we'll be having a chat with him about his thoughts on this month's top 5 chart singles, catching up with our guys on the street with our Finish the Lyric challenge, and having a tour of the Nerve radio station with presenter Max O'Kill. Our weatherman, Raymond Sunshine, will be telling us what to expect for this week, and we'll catch up with the news for today. Also, we have a special guest for this episode with a musical performance from the new up-and-coming rapper, Ghost. Thank you. Not off there. Okay. So today I'm here with Oliver Shaw. Hi Oliver, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Brilliant. So would you like to tell us a bit about yourself?
Currently I'm studying computer science at Bournemouth University.
Brilliant. So we're here to talk about music. So tell me about your relationship with music and how far it's played.
Well, currently I play guitar, and also I listen to music on a regular basis, just when I'm going out or doing work or anything like that.
Brilliant. So who are some of your favourite artists at the moment?
At the minute I've been listening to Mac Miller's newest album and his last, unfortunately, and also been listening to Earl Sweatshirt, Tyler, the Creator, and some rock/grunge artists as well. Nice.
So what album has been especially inspiring or important to you?
Probably Flower Boy by Tyler, the Creator, because when that came out, me and all my friends just went out during that summer and it was just the album that was played.
Nice. And in your opinion, over your lifetime, has the music community changed, and have you seen like a split in fan bases and so on?
Yes, with rap actually, there was a split between a new wave of rap called trap and just the old wave, and some people didn't like new wave or some people just preferred the old wave, and there's a massive split between them.
Yeah, so how would you describe the differences seen in the music in Bournemouth versus your home life?
Well, in Bournemouth there's a lot of clubs, and I feel like that influences what people listen to, especially before they go out. So there's a lot of hip-hop, grime, a lot of charts music as well. But back home, it's quite a small town actually. So
whereabouts do you come from?
Devon, Exeter actually. So there's people just listen to the charts really and whatever they like.
Brilliant. And so you said that you played guitar. When did you start?
Well, I started in secondary school and then stopped halfway through, and I've only just started picking up really since I've come to university.
So do you play classical or electric guitar?
At the minute it's semi-acoustic, so it's more classical, but I am getting an electric guitar soon. So.
Brilliant. And so who would you say, if you could listen to a record for the rest of your life, what would it be and why?
That's quite a difficult one. Probably would be Flower Boy again by Tyler, the Creator, just because it's such a good album.
Brilliant. Well, thank you so much, Oliver. It was lovely to speak to you. Next up, the news with Danielle.
This week, university students are being targeted by scammers with fake tax refunds in an effort to steal money and personal details. Since the end of December, HMRC has seen a rise in scam emails targeting several UK universities, including Cambridge, Heriot-Watt, Edinburgh, Aberdeen, St Andrews, Plymouth and Wolverhampton. The spokesman for HMRC made a statement saying, fraudsters can use a range of methods to target students, most commonly by sending fake tax refunds to university email addresses. HMRC issued the following advice. Legitimate organisations will never contact you out of the blue and ask for your personal information. Never reply to text messages, emails or attachments you were not expecting, and always forward suspected fake emails to the correct people. In other news, Bournemouth University graduates are now Oscar hopefuls. Over 40 BU graduates have worked on Oscar-nominated movies this year. titles such as Jojo Rabbit, The Irishman, Avengers Endgame, The Lion King and Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker. Alongside this, 2 Bournemouth graduates performed as extras on the multi-Oscar nominated film 1917. The 2 second-year students spent weeks filming in Salisbury for the World War I epic and will be sat watching and hoping that the film is a winner. The 92nd Academy Awards will take place on the 10th of February at the Dolby Theatre in Hollywood. Next up, Bournemouth University has just been ranked by the 2nd in the Nightlife League table. Now, don't compare this to a usual university ranking, where career prospects and student-to-staff ratio is measured, because it's the price of a pint, takeaway options and club prices that push BU to the top of the list. Beaten only by Leicester, Bournemouth was found to be one of the cheapest in terms of rent, drink prices and ticket prices, and was also found to be the 5th most sustainable. A spokesman for TICX said that Bournemouth's prime beachside location puts the rent up slightly more than Leicester's at an average of £428 a month for halls, which leaves them on the expensive side of the scale, but you're sure to make that money back when it comes to spending on your student nights out. Speaking of the cost of drinks, 5 Bournemouth University students have been ordered to pay £500 after they refused to stop their house party that got a little out of hand. The constant disturbance from this one in particular house resulted in local residents filing a complaint regarding the level of noise. With each student ordered to pay £100 plus £32 surcharge and £100 worth of cost from Poole Magistrates Court, I think they'll be keeping the noise down from now on. Next up, Bournemouth rock band Saint of Sin will be playing their biggest gig yet at the old fire station this February. Last year saw this local band launch their self-titled album to great reviews. They also received national radio airplay on 5 Kerrang, Planet Rock and BBC Radio 2. After ending the year supporting American supergroups Lost Angels and then Midnight City, the band said they cannot wait to get back to their hometown and play their biggest gig yet. This has been the news for this week. Now on to Raymond with the weather.
Hello, here is the weather for Bournemouth this week with me, Raymond Sunshine. Today we're expecting to hit lows of 3 degrees with highs of 5 degrees. Chances of rain increasing over the day, rising from 7% to 12% with light clouds and a gentle breeze. Following into the weekend, we're expecting a moderate breeze, light clouds and lows of 7 degrees. Slightly warmer than today with highs of 10 degrees later in the day. The chances of rain do increase, moving up to a 28% chance, so make sure to remember those umbrellas. Not much changes over the rest of the weekend, with lows remaining at 7 degrees and not much chance of it warming up, so make sure to wrap up warm. Going into next week, expect strong winds and with a high chance of rain. With wind speeds moving up to 24 miles per hour, it's going to be a gloomy week. Take precaution when driving long distances, make sure to keep up warm and get ready for a long week ahead. Thanks again, and that's been the weather for this week.
Hi guys, today I'm at Weymouth House at BU, and today I will get people to play Finish the Lyrics challenge, where I play 10 seconds of a song and they have to finish the lyrics. Let's go. Hi, so can you introduce yourself to the camera first?
I'm Angela.
Hi, I'm Alison.
My name's Eddie.
My name's Grace.
Okay, are you ready for the first one?
I am. Oh, I know this one. Only because I'm like a little bit obsessed with TikTok, but other than that.
Roxanne. I don't know his name.
Have you ever heard of it? That's okay.
I don't think so.
Yeah, Roxanne.
Okay, are you ready for the second one?
Yeah, okay. I know the artist, don't think I know the lyrics. So. Louis Capaldi.
Do you know the name of the song?
Somebody?
Someone you love.
Somebody that you love.
I did warn you. Somebody's Love. There's Friday.
Well, it's kind of similar. Someone you love.
Someone you love.
Yeah. So you don't know the lyrics. You don't know the song.
Nah.
The last one.
Okay.
No? No, sorry.
Oh, this is Justin Bieber.
Ah, banger.
Is it My First Love?
No. What do you usually call your first love?
Oh, I can't swear on TV. What do I win? No, I'm only joking. Sorry. My name in lights.
Can we go that far?
Yeah, my name in lights. Yeah, go.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for
I did
joining
better
us
than
today.
I thought I would.
It is never readier than before.
Never readier than before.
Yes.
I was
Thank
born
you for
ready.
joining us.
No worries.
Thank you.
Hello and welcome back. I'm here with Will Gilder and Max O'Kill, and we're going to be reviewing this week's top 5 in the UK charts with Will and talking to Max about his show on Nerve Radio. So Max, thanks you guys for being here today. So tell me a bit about your show. When did you start?
So I started the show last October, I believe, October last year, as like a fun thing to do because like I'm interested in music quite a lot.
Yep.
What else do you want to know?
And what other stuff were you doing on the show? Like just talking about music in general?
Yeah, for the most part it's just music. So like the theme of the show is I play hip hop and rap songs that people might have not heard before because that's like a lot of the music I listen to is like alternative rap and hip hop. So I play and recommend songs to people and I sort of talk about in like the gaps about like a little bit about some background behind the artist or like why they're so original or different and like why people should listen to them.
Brilliant. And what made you get involved with Nerve Media in general?
To be honest, it was just like my passion for music. Like I like music so much. I'm not very good at like playing instruments and stuff like that, and I wanted to find a way to like sort of get involved in music itself. And when we had like the open day at the very start of the semester last semester, I signed up for it, and then they let me have a slot every Thursday.
Oh, that's brilliant. So what's your favourite part about the process of producing the show?
It's just sort of like the idea that I get to like sort of play people music they might not have heard before and sort of like try and expand people's sort of taste in the genre and things like that, because usually the stuff I tend to listen to isn't what quite makes it onto like the radio. So it's kind of a new opportunity to give people a chance to find new music and maybe like expand their sort of taste in the genre or as just a whole.
Nice. And so what's your least favourite part about the producing process, if you're...
Probably sort of getting people to listen to it and things like that. So once I have regular people, it was quite easy, but at the very start, finding people who would want to listen to it, getting like friends and family, like sending them the links and things, because sometimes the link wouldn't work or they'd look it up and they'd go into a completely different website and stuff. So sort of like just getting new fans listening to the station itself.
And so have you always wanted your own radio show?
It's not something I've always wanted to do, but it's an opportunity for me to sort of show people my music. For a short while in college, I had an Instagram account where I posted different songs every week or every day of like different recommendations, and sort of I guess this is like the next step from the Instagram account to actually playing the songs to people.
And have there ever been any huge mistakes or mess-ups when you've been recording?
Yeah, at the very start there was quite a few mistakes. Me playing the wrong song, or one time, because I have to download the songs every week if there's new songs into the database, and one time I played the song and it just played a completely different song. I meant to play some rap song and played some song by Robbie Williams instead, which was not what it was supposed to be.
Well, thank you so much, Max. It's been brilliant talking to you. And so now we're going to look at the top 5 chart. So, yeah. Top 5 charts at the moment, and we're going to be reviewing them with you. And so first we've got number 5.
Yep. So, when I get back that, and I really wanna know where you at.
So that was The Box by Roddy Ricch. And so what do you think about it?
I like it. It's got a good tempo. I don't like I don't mind the use of auto-tune in music, but to a point where you can hear it and it's a bit shaky. It doesn't really sound that appealing to me, but it varies from person to person, I guess.
And also it's across the industry at the moment. If you look back like 20, 30 years ago, no one really used it, and it's taken over quite a lot, but then again it's allowed more artists that maybe wouldn't have made it to come through and still get good music. I'm not denying that it's bad music, good music. They're still getting their music heard. Brilliant. And so now there's number 4.
Don't come out, don't start caring about me now. Walk away, you know how. Don't start caring about me now. Aren't you the guy who...
So that's Don't Start Now by Dua Lipa. And Dua Lipa's been quite successful recently. So what are your thoughts on this song?
I mean, it's good, it's catchy. I was bopping along a bit, but It's very similar to every other Dua Lipa song, melody, tempo, relatable lyrics, which is why I think she's gained such a quick following, if that makes sense. But I personally don't find the lyrics that relatable myself, but someone else might.
Fair enough. And now number 3.
Yeah, I was at the bando, got a penthouse for a closet. Ooh, it's like a shando. Live on my neck, my
Future featuring Drake. And so what do you think about that one?
Again, it's a similar concept. It's with Future, it's always the same sort of melody, same sort of tempo. If you put 2 of his songs side by side, they would sound very similar. If he'd fluctuate in key, tempo, change it up a little bit, it would be a bit more exciting to listen to, but it's just sort of repetitive.
So if you produce something different, completely different from what you did now, do you think you'd be more interested?
I'd say so. I mean, I'd be interested to give it a listen, yeah.
Brilliant. So now number 2. So much like Dua Lipa, Lewis Capaldi with his new song Before You Go, Lewis Capaldi in general has been taking the music industry by storm. So what are your thoughts on this particular song? I
like the song a lot. It's got a powerful message, but he delivers it quite softly as well. I feel like the soft guitar and the heavy bass work quite well with the lyrics.
Brilliant. And now number 1.
Girl, you just own it, 'cause your body's on fire. Show me how to control it, and go ahead, you flip and get higher.
So that was Own It by Stormzy, Ed Sheeran and 7 Burna Boy. And much like the other, Ed Sheeran is quite well known, so Stormzy. So what do you think about this particular song?
Song I like a lot. If you listen to it the whole way through, it does vary in tempo, and obviously having different artists, you get different kind of sounds. It's not the same the whole way through like the Future song was. I find it a bit more interesting to listen to. In terms of the artists, Stormzy is continually producing good music. It's very fitting, he's continually rising in quality. Ed Sheeran, I feel, has dropped slightly. He started pushing to work with other artists when he was doing well by himself. It's almost like he's panicked and gone, oh, I've got to do something else, and has just started panic collaborating.
Well, brilliant. Thank you, Will. Well, that's all for this episode of Tune 2020. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you again to all our guests from today's show. I and everyone here would like to wish you at home a great weekend. To wrap up the show, we have a special musical performance from upcoming rapper Ghost. Over to you, Ghost.
When life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. Life gave me some lemons, I'm selling lemonade. I was stuck up in my cell, praying on better days. We started from the bottom, watch us elevate. When life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. Life gave me some lemons, I'm selling lemonade. Stuck up in my cell, praying on better days. It dropped to the bottom, watch it levitate. Life gave me some rocks, soon I'ma turn them into diamonds. I cannot will not stop until my whole team be shining. We take over that spot, move in, we some migrants. Tie that bitch, they got no choice, they're gonna have to line in. All I know in this life, yeah, money stay alive. See my heart turn cold, only cry when baby sigh. I can't let my baby cry, for my baby I provide. There's a cost to be a boss and I paid it twice. Hush, little baby, please don't cry. I'ma make sure everything gon' be alright. I'm with you even if they turn off the light. Sent to save my soul, I hope she saves mine. Life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. Life gave me some lemons, I'm selling lemonade. I was stuck up in my cell, praying on better days. We started from the bottom, watch us elevate. When life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. Life gave me some lemons, I'm selling lemonade. Stuck up in my cell, praying on better days. It dropped to the bottom, watch it levitate. Life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. Young self-made boss, no one to demonstrate. No guidance, they only tried to emulate. Feds come to the yard for the bones, they tried to excavate. Send my young boy on an escapade, hit me running to his bag. He's not playing no Fortnite when he's coming back. He's not playing no game. He might not be coming back. This life's turned me insane. Don't put money in my hand, but it's all I know. Till Cali, that's all we smoke. Encobus not a normal phone, so you know that's all in bulk. I was chosen, not what I chose. I'ma choose to bring